Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is February 6, 2026, and this is my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100, that's QQQ, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and make sure trading is something that is suitable for you. All right, let's take a quick start and see what we see. I'm going to maximize this quarterly chart, resize this, and let's see what we see. Right now, this quarter for the NASDAQ, we are still red. We still, the nice thing though about this, what I'm seeing here, we still got a higher low, and we still haven't broken that, haven't got above that all-time high. We had a little bit of a pullback and all here this last week, the last couple of weeks. That kind of called a high and all, and things are still kind of looking okay. I think we are still okay, but that's what I see right there. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and go down to our monthly chart and see what we see there. On our monthly chart, I'm going to zoom on in here. Boy, look at this on this monthly chart. This lets you know that little dip that we got was pretty significant. It came down to our 9-10 moving average, crossed it, and pulled right back up pretty strong. It didn't get all the way down to our support 1 level, which I might have mentioned before, that we might come down there and make a bounce. I probably didn't mention it on this quarterly picture. I didn't expect we had got this big of a pullback, but based on what we're going to see later, it was pretty. The NASDAQ was kind of different, but we'll be taking a look at that. But as we can see, we still red. We still kind of got a little bit of an evening star here on a higher time frame, but we would have to get a confirmation candle, and I don't think that's going to happen based on what we're going to see down here on these lower time frames. And we did pull back above the 9-10 moving average. So again, technically we are still in a bull market. The only other thing that I don't like what I'm seeing here is that we did close below the pivot. But we started out above pivot. I expect us to get back above pivot. So that's what I kind of expect. But let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. On this weekly chart, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit more and take a closer look here. We are still above the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average at this time. We did get a pretty good pullback this candle here this week. This is a pretty we actually dropped below 600, as you can see, but we did pull back pretty strong. I was thinking that we could actually do that. We almost came to a support 2 level on these monthly pivots, but we have pulled back above this support 1 level. We are still below pivot, which is not good. So again, we're not completely out of the woods yet. But like I think I had said before, it still looks like this whole NASDAQ thing is in a big little range, something going on here. Again, the big money doesn't want to really let this market drop, lose a lot of money, and all. So there's still some kind of consolidation maybe going on, and still based on what I'm seeing here, we have made a pretty good drop, but not a significant drop to say that we're actually heading into a bear market. And we still haven't made a significant pop to start making all-time highs. We're kind of just going sideways based on what I'm seeing here. It makes for some great trading, for intraday trading and stuff, and small swing tradings when you see it and all. That's what's been going on here and all, what I see. But let's go ahead and go down to the daily noise and wrap this on up. On this daily picture, I want to go all the way back there though, to that top. That top that we haven't been able to break. I have a 630 number. I put this back on because I don't think we got a close. We got a couple close above there, but I put it back on as soon as we came back below there. Because again, what is significant here is this selling area that we have over here, and how this market dropped this last time, this deep drop that we made. So again, I know there can be still more product out there, more sellers out there, a little bit more supply out there to keep this. It has been more supply out there to keep this market, within this range, doing what it's doing. And we really haven't made a significant move to break out of this range or to break below this range at this time. Today, we actually got a pretty good pullback. Now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and all. I want to zoom in here. Well, looking at the big picture still on this, we didn't come down as low as, let me back up a little bit. Boom, boom, right here. We didn't come down as low as I thought it could have came down here. Below 600 was almost like a given with this right here. Was it going to break that low? Number one, because it had already broke this low a couple of days ago and stuff. The question was it going to break this low? And all, and it broke that low, and all. So again, that got you down below 600. Then the next support level that you'll be looking at, next demand level that you're going to be looking at, is down here in this area here. Was it going to go that low? And all, but based on what we see happen today, we got this nice green candle, and I think this market is ready to turn back around and head back towards the upside. And all. So again, that's where. No trade recommendation. That's where it makes for some good swing trading. But I hate carrying anything over the weekend. And this happened again on a Friday. They like doing this on a Friday and all. So I got to kind of like wait and see what happens. Just like what happened back over here and all. You got on a Friday, you know, this market tried to go back up and all. Here on a Friday back here, you got a bullish harami down in the right location. And then this market went back up. So at this time, are we getting a piercing pattern? You know, and this market is getting ready to go back up. You know, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit where we could see, you know, just these few last days. Because what I'm seeing here is an ugly looking, you know, morning star and all. And I think we call this a right side candle or bottoms up type candle when we start seeing stuff like this. So again, I kind of expect this thing to follow on through. But based on its daily chart, we may be opening up under pivot, so that gets me back to my rule: under pivot, stay under pivot, unless by come Monday morning this market is already up above this level. Then I definitely will be expecting this market to head higher and all. And that's all I really want to share. That's what we see happening right now. I believe, based on what I'm seeing here, that we will be heading back higher. And the thing is, again, my 630 number stays in play. Will we break above that come next week and all? That's only if the market has dropped that much down in a week, it can pull that much back up in a week. So that's not out of the picture. And that's pretty much all I have to share at this time. This is a Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you next week. Have a good one. Bye.